NAIA Tournament Most Valuable Player, and he scored 43 points in the championship game victory over Henderson State, winning the game by a score of 96-91. They were coached by Hall of Famer John Bates, and members of the 1975-76 team include Joe Pace, Gary Tank Barnes, Ralph Blount, Earl Bundy, Hall of Famer Tony Carter, Don Evans, Arnold Graham, Mickey Hurd, Alan Johnson, Andrew Jones, Eric King, Derek Boney, Charles Moore, Charles Pender, David Shepard, and Eddie Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, present the members of the 1975-76 NAIA Championship basketball team. We are honored to have Miss Althea Bates.
NAIA National Basketball Championship team members who are here with us. Team led by my husband, the late John Bates, and the late Charlie Moore, finished the 1975-76 season, as has been said earlier, with a 39-2 overall record. Tournament was extremely grueling, in which 5 games were played in 6 days. In order to qualify, the team defeated George Mason to win the Region 19 title by a score of 120-80. They then traveled to Kansas City, where they defeated the following teams in this order: Dowling 78-55, Wisconsin Parkside 68-67, Texas Southern 88-77, Marymount 82-81. And as we know, they played against Henderson State in the final game, where the score was 96-91. And also, as said earlier, Joe Pace scored 43 points and was named the tournament's most valuable player. And the all-tournament team included Joe Pace and Tony Carter. In addition, I feel it is important to share with you that the team accomplished this feat by overcoming obstacles in reaching their goal. They did this without complaining or blaming the institution for its inability to provide the necessary resources, such as a certified trainer, a decent gym, adequate scholarships, etc. Without further ado, I would like to welcome these gentlemen. First, Gary Barnes, playmaker, and most member of the team, and he still is, who hails from Harlem, New York. Next, David Mooney, shooting guard, from Eastern Maryland. Eric King, Carter, guard.
Hello, brother.
Eddie Taylor. Shooting guard, Philadelphia. And Donnie Evans, guard, Baltimore. For these gentlemen speak, I'd like to list the other team members. Joe Pace, center. David Shepard, forward. Alan Johnson, who is deceased, forward. Ralph Blount, forward. Arnold Graham, also deceased, guard. And Warren Mickey Hurd, forward. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1976 National Championship team members.
All right.
This happened. Like she said, it's 46 years. 46 years. That's a long time. Now, could y'all bow your heads for Arnold Graham and Alan Johnson? We lost those two. Wish they could be here. Alan just passed away a couple of weeks ago. Now, like she said, you know, it wasn't easy for us. We didn't have dormitories, you know, food, or we had to struggle for ourselves. We came from out of town. First year we got here, the whole team was from out of town except for Jimmy Drew. So then Bates got together with the people in Baltimore. So we added some guys from Baltimore that made our team a little bit strong. First year in '75, we lost in the regionals to Millersville. We knew we wasn't going to win because when we stepped off the bus, the whole town was shut down. They had state troopers and everything lining the streets, lining the courts. They fouled Joe out in the first half. All right, they just let us know, y'all ain't winning up here. So we learned the lesson that we got to be the home team. So George Mason had to come to Morgan State to play us because our gym was not big enough for an NAIA game. Now y'all all know George Mason, the school out of Virginia, Division I, made it to the Finals 4. All right, we beat them so bad that ain't nobody want to play us. And before I go any further, we could always talk about the NAIA versus the NCAA. The NAIA is 2 years older than the NCAA. The NAIA had a 64-team field when it was created. The NCAA just started it. Some of the greatest players, black players, come out of the NAIA. When we were in Kansas City, it was players like Jack Sigler, Hall of Famer, down there, went home. Okay? A lot of guys that could really play. And when I'm from Harvard, and when I went to college, we was told you can go to the big school and get well taken care of. Or you can go to the black school and find out whether you can really play. All right? Now I went to West Texas State for 3 weeks. Couldn't deal with it. I went to St. Mary's College. Couldn't deal with it. Came here, had a good time. All right? Now, it ain't too much to say because they want me to hold it back. All right? Because, you know, I like the school. All of us like the school, that's why we came here. And for some of y'all don't realize that Eddie Taylor came here from University of Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay? Donnie Evans came here from University of Tennessee. Mickey Hurd came here from LSU. David Shepard came here from University of Washington. Okay, so it wasn't like, you know, we was no chumps. You understand? And we appreciate this, even though it took 46 years. I started to bring a record here by Sam Cooke. You know that record Sam Cooke got? That Obama played when he became president? So y'all enjoy yourself. We had a nice time. Don't forget about us, please. All right?
I didn't want him to go first. I didn't know when to stop. Thank you, Tank. I just want to say thank you. We appreciate it. Coppin State University Athletic Director, President, for honoring us. I know it's taken a long time, but we're here, you know, and we're happy about it. Tank was talking about everybody going to another school. I was on my way down south. I'm going down south. I have my 2 bags in my arm, ready to catch the bus. Donnie Evans and Tank Barnes walks up. They got me under each arm, said, come on, man, where you going? I said, I'm going down south. They said, they're going to take care of me. They said, no, you're not going down there. We talking to Coach Bates. They want you up in Coppin. I said, but they're going to take care of me down south. They said, they're going to take care of you here also. So I wound up here at Coppin State. And I got you. So, thank you, appreciate it.
Good morning, everyone. I'm the only freshman that was recruited to this team. So these guys, they helped me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate being around them at the time we played. I appreciate my son being here with me, and my two fraternity brothers in the back who make us high five fraternity. All right, all the way, all the way. So I'm just glad to be here. Thank everyone for acknowledging us. I really, really appreciate it. That's all.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I just want to thank God for this opportunity to be here. I want to thank the Hall of Fame, committee for putting this together. And I'm more than appreciated to be a part of this. I ain't gonna take long. I know y'all don't mind. I just want to talk from the heart real quick. I didn't go to the championship game up in Kansas City because I had, far as personal issue, and then my 44-year-old, he was in the hospital and he had double pneumonia. He was 3 weeks old in both his lungs. So I chose not to, to travel with the team during that time, right? But I just want to thank, Coppin. I learned a lot here. Before coming to Coppin, I attended the University of Tennessee. I left Virginia College, graduated from there, and I started out at Virginia Union University, my journey. Through all that, I ended up being a correctional officer in Maryland State Penitentiary, and I retired from the Baltimore City Fire Department. So all these experiences, right, and here at Coppin, right, and Coach Bates, he was real instrumental in my life during that time, So Coppin helped me to evolve in the individual that I am today. And that 3-week-old that had double pneumonia, he's the director of admissions at Hatfield School. That's a private school in Pennsylvania. He graduated from McDonald School, was the coach there for 14 years, and he also was in the Hall of Fame at Westchester University. So I'm so grateful. Process, I had grandkids. My oldest grandson graduated from the University of Maryland with a degree on May the 20th in accounting. So he graduated from McDonald School to assistant and ready to graduate as a senior. So I'm just glad just to have the opportunity to be playing with these guys. I ain't mean to talk that long. I love a podium, excuse me, right? So I just want to talk that because I just really feel I'm so feel honored that y'all gave me this opportunity to be a part of this championship team in Coppin State College, right, university now. So I want to thank y'all for listening. I just wanted to talk from my heart. Thanks for giving me this opportunity again to the committee of being a part of the inductees, and I'd like to say congratulations to all inductees for the day.
Good morning, Derek. I'd like to thank you for acknowledging this team and making the day what it is. So we as a team, again, would like to say thank you. As everyone said, it was a long time coming. My name is Eddie Taylor from Philadelphia, and didn't get my start here, as was mentioned before. I got started at Nevada, Las Vegas, and I remember a long time ago, Oscar Robertson, they asked him about how it was at the University of Cincinnati. He said it was great being there, but when he came back years later, he was not known. When I came here to Coppin, it was just an entirely different situation. It was just like home. People treated you like family, and I have my son and my daughter here. Thank you, guys.
And you just heard from the national championship team.
But we want to congratulate everyone, and it's real important that people are acknowledged. It's really important that athletic accomplishments are acknowledged, and the fact that everyone got a chance to share. I love hearing the stories. Everyone had the opportunity to share the story and really talk about how others were part of this journey. And that's really what it's about. Nobody up here made it by themselves. So